Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome back to a new video here on Dogecoin. And if you're new to the channel, then also welcome. We're going to do a full technical analysis here on Dogecoin, what the current situation is, what the possibilities are, and especially can we actually expect somewhat more of a stronger recovery, because Dogecoin has recovered fairly well. That is in general also, if you watch my previous video, that's what we talked about. My previous video was Tuesday. What we said then is that it was quite likely to retest the lows we made on Monday, which we did, but it was unlikely to drop down lower. And in general, I mean, if you want to know some of the argumentation behind that, what you can see right here, let's do it like this. If you zoom all the way out, right? So this is the 3-day time frame. What you can see is that Dogecoin here is in a massive high volume node, and we hit the bottom of that node, and we actually you have some smaller high volume nodes right here, around 14.3 and then 13.3 cents, and those are the levels also respectively that we hit with the bottoming behavior we've done so far. Volume was also very good, as you can see. So I'm pretty certain, like even with the fundamental environment right now, which is obviously still quite volatile, I'm quite certain that this is the bottom for now. Obviously, I mean, if we have some sort of a prolonged trade war between China and the US, it's impossible to know what type of effect that's going to have on the financial markets, and therefore also on crypto. But for now it seems good. The question, however, is that we are at a major resistance level here between 16.4 and 16 cents. It's that type of area, and you can very clearly see it as well right here if we zoom out a bit to the 12-hour time frame, that this was the range low we had for basically the majority of March. And the question is well, can we actually reclaim that level, yes or no? And my Wi-Fi for some reason is extremely slow because it's loading in very slowly. But that's the level we still need to reclaim. And as long as we have not been able to do something like this, which is what we want to see, structurally we are actually still bearish. And I have to say that, I mean, that's not something I think, that's something that is true. You can see on the daily time frame right here, this is a massive downtrend. On the daily time frame, we're also still below the 30-day volume weighted average price. That's a major sign that we are bearish. And then technically we've also shifted the balance, all right? We're now finding some balance down here, while before we actually had balance up here. So the main question right now for Dogecoin is, well, is the market going to be strong enough, since Dogecoin is still correlated for about 85% to the market? So is the market going to be strong enough to facilitate a reclaim like that? And my answer to that is going to be yes, all right? And that's look, and like I said before, the fundamentals are still quite uncertain, and we have inflation rate data, for example, today, and we still are going to see some sort of a continuation of retaliation between China and the US, most likely. But like I said, technically it does seem like we have found a strong bottom, not only for Dogecoin but also for Bitcoin, all right? And since Dogecoin is going to follow Bitcoin, I would expect some more volatility, over the course of today. So I do expect, or at least I think there's a high likelihood that Dogecoin is going to retest 15 and 14.5 cents. But from this balance right here, I do think it's a matter of time before we are able to reclaim this level right here. Could also be today if we get some good news, and to get that move into 17.7. And from there we'll see again whether we're able to break above that, yes or no. But that's for later. For now, I think this is what you need to know. So take care, be aware of the volatility we're going to get, and hopefully it was valuable, and hopefully I'll see you all in my next videos. Take care and bye.